Hi, welcome to Ancestor Says. Today is June 29th, 2025, and it's 3:30 p.m. But I will say that somebody's having tech issues. Somebody's phone is broke from an argument. I just made a video, right? And I'm talking, and I started that video at, I wrote down the time because things are changing fast for somebody. Like, it's a group of people that got their hands in some corrupt mess, a religious organization, and they didn't expect these changes to come, but they're happening and they're happening fast. I started this video at 3:19 and instantly turned to 3:20. Then I found out I'm not even recording. So here we are at 3:31. Okay. The angel sync numbers you might be seeing is 111-333-444-777. Understand and take what resonates with this energy pool and leave the rest behind. This is a confirmation for somebody's issue. I'm getting that it's a group of people, it's an organization, it's a religious group. Uh, I'm not going to disrespect y'all, but it's y'all hide behind a church, but really it's like a coven type of group. A lot of people in this coven, their family and their spouses that have formed this business, and they do some scamming, insurance wise, things of that sort. I'm not getting deep into it because it's been in the energy for a while. Everybody's heard the story, right? So I'm just confirming the questions that people has been asking, what you've been trying to, offerings that you've been giving up to your ancestors on this situation. I'm confirming what your ancestors are saying back, your answers to whatever it is that you are giving offerings up for. I'm going to read the channel message. Y'all know how to do it. And then I'm going to verify the information that is channeled to me. This channel I got at 11:41 this morning. It says one situation can impact many people. However, it was meant for everybody in this situation to learn a different lesson. Some people in this situation had multiple lessons to learn. Some people in this situation had one or two lessons to learn. So everybody was expected to learn something out of this information. Everybody had the same opportunity to make the right decision, whether they took it or not. That's why everybody's karma is different. Okay? And that's for somebody. I hear somebody saying, how come this happened to me, or I'm facing this, or I'm having to do this, and they XYZ. Well, everybody's karma is different. Somebody has a blue Lexus SUV. Somebody drives a Ford Focus. Somebody has a red Toyota. It's either a Toyota Versa or it's a Toyota Sentra. Somebody drives a motorcycle. It is red. Somebody has confirmation of dark gray Charger, black rims, black tinted windows. Somebody has a pickup truck. It's either black or dark gray that they use to carry equipment, and also it has that cooler made on the back that's silver on the tail of the truck. Somebody lives by a pond. They live off the road. Somebody has seen a lot of birds. Okay. Somebody has a white car. Somebody drives a Hummer or a newer model Jeep. Okay. These are the people I am channeling for right now is of this issue. Somebody has an F-150, dark gray. The people I'm channeling for now, somebody has and I said the black Lexus truck. Okay. Somebody, that message is for this group of people. Everybody's been arguing and fussing. It's been a lot of fussing. First, let me show you. All right, you lost your protection. The person that was in this group, it was one person that was of the 144. Not saying anybody's more important than the next. However, your karma is dependent on how much you had to do with the situation. And yeah, that's that. Somebody has been very nervous about the outcome because this is a legal situation. Somebody heart literally has been hurting because of stress, and somebody heart has been hurting because they've been indulging in too many extracurricular substances. And that's a major confirmation. All right, energy being right on is unprotected spiritually. If you have a spouse saying for them, a lot of reflecting is being, somebody has glamored a situation and honestly got a lot of people into the situation with using magic, which took away their free will. And if you are somebody that free will was taken away from you, then you need to go research how you can undo what you've done. You need to go find your own person to get a reading from. That's of the light. So you can figure out what you can do to help yourself. Because everybody cannot be helped. All the decisions you've made are set in stone. Okay? They're set in stone. So either way it goes, even with forgiveness, you have to pay your karmic debt. Somebody drives a Ford Fusion. Either way it goes, you have to pay your karmic debt. Okay? So even after surrendering this situation, somebody was hanging out maybe yesterday in their backyard last night with their gate down on their truck, everybody sitting on the back, drinking beer. I'm hearing Corona and Bud Light Lime. That's for somebody. Energy being red has done things that there is no way out of. The backfire, it is ultimate betrayer. No mercy, no hiding, no reversal. Like, you can't hide from karma. That's for somebody. Let's see. Everybody in this situation was supposed to learn something from it. Somebody was supposed to learn how to open themselves, open their heart up without black magic. It says, open yourself and heart to love. Be open to receive, also to give love. That was the lesson. And there is some people in this group that are going to get out of it without too much damage. However, you still have to pay your karma back for your part. But again, I will say, if you were coerced into the situation and magic was a big part of what led you down that way, you will pay back your karma and you will have some mercy on you. You know, God is fair. Black magic, spell work seems to be what rules your world, and you have an issue with forcing your energy your way. Energy put out will return. So for the person that used the magic to get their way, even utilize it on their own friends and family, halfway told stories, lied to them, led them the wrong way while they were trusting you, like, you got a big debt to pay. That's why you're going through what you're going through. Take a moment to change the way you're looking at the way you handled your last major decision. From the outside, and what part did you play? Think about your last major decision. Think about the options you had and how you decided to handle it. A white lotus flower is significant. Somebody got that tattooed on them. A red Ford Focus. Yes. Think about it. Somebody lives near a pond. I keep saying a pond. Everybody was supposed to learn something from that situation. Okay. All right. Let's do some shadow cards. My time about to go out. I gotta start over. Oh, well, this was backwards, so and this was already in reverse and upside down. I'm gonna read it. You're learning to trust your own intuition and discernment. You did not trust your own intuition and discernment. You were supposed to be learning. Somebody in this coven or this group. People get offended when you say coven, but a coven is nothing but a group of people. I'm getting like it's 9 of y'all, two couples, or it's like two men, two wives, and then each man has side pieces. Like it's polygamy type of thing. So it's like two couples with their side pieces or their main side pieces, and then they see other people outside of those people. But you were supposed to be learning how to trust your own intuition, but you did not. You took somebody else's word above your own gut feelings, and even now you're still blaming the person that you literally attacked. I'm trying to make sure all my things aren't upside down and backwards. They come back out like that. I will. It says this cycle is closed. It said to close the cycle, you have to cut off all that no longer served you, and you did not. You were supposed to cut off the people that were giving you those thoughts of the. I'm hearing effery, but I don't want to curse. So those bad ideas that you went along with, that was supposed to. You're supposed to cut them off, but it did not happen. Somebody has a Chevy Malibu. Okay, you are being slowed down. Somebody was supposed to slow down so they could sit, recharge, and reflect. That's in reverse. You did not slow down. You did not reflect. You just kept going, going, and going. Somebody was supposed to find out more about their Akashic records, but they did not. And I'm getting that somebody else was digging in somebody else's Akashic record. You thought that you was going to change what God had put in place. Nobody can change the plan of life but God, no matter how much magic you use. It says you're needing to surrender. You were supposed to surrender the situation and let God handle it. Again, it's in reverse. You did not. This is for more than one person. Some people were put to all of these tests. Somebody drives a black, it might be a Denali, a black Denali. You let your ego get in the way. Now you're in a position where you are healing your ego. That's for somebody. Somebody made decisions based upon their ego. Somebody had issues with codependency, and that was supposed to be what you're healing, and somebody else is healing their codependency. Somebody just walked away from this group, which your ancestors are proud. It took a while, but you still did it. So don't get discouraged. Okay. All right. So let's see. I split this in the middle, and we got these backwards. See? So we're going to take this. You're clearing karmic debt. You were supposed to be clearing karmic debt for your bloodline, but it's backwards. You cleared none because of the path. You actually cursed your bloodline. None is in reverse. It's backwards. So no karmic debt got cleared from your bloodline. You make more. You're supposed to be healing the lack mindset again. It's backwards. No healing. You didn't heal the lack. This is for the people that did the scamming, and I'm not getting deep into that story because everybody already knows. You were clearing your karmic debt, your own karmic debt, and you cleared none of it. Now you're about to, because the cycle is flowing. You were healing your sexual energy. You did not. It's backwards. It's blank. No, you didn't heal it. No healing came to it. You did not stop having sex. You just kept going and going and going and going and going and going. Like you were supposed to be a generational curse breaker. It was some mother wounding that needed to be healing, which goes along with the codependency. Somebody else did a lot of things to try to impress their mom, but your mom is toxic. And that's part of the problem. You were going through a test for upgrades. Somebody was on a twin flame journey. Now somebody's going through the dark night of the soul. which is just facing the things you've done and answering to the decisions you made. I'm going to get some angel numbers. I'm going to get some letters and zodiac signs. 911. You might be seeing 911, 999, 000. Look up these angel numbers if you don't know what they mean. 888, 1010 into a cycle. So you might be seeing 1212, 1010, 888, 000, 999, 911. And somebody might have had to call 911 for services. Somebody and their partner has really been fighting. All right, let's see. Angels of our highest light of love, healing, and guidance. We got it, Libra. So somebody that cloaks their energy in Libra, when this is reversed, somebody cloaks their energy, try to hide in Libra's energy. That's for somebody. And another thing is the Libra was the victim of this scam. We got a Gemini, Sun, Moon, Horizon, Aries, Sun, Moon, Horizon, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Horizon, Taurus, Sun, Moon, Horizon, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Horizon. So this was done to a Libra. Any more sun? Any more? A Taurus is very significant. The Taurus was the ringleader in Aries. It's a mother, daughter, or it's a big sister, little sister. It's an aunt and a niece. It's a grandma too. Let's see. Let's get some letters. Okay. We got a V, first, middle, last, or both. T, first, middle, last. J, first, middle, or last. I got a Z too. I said a Z. A Z is significant. A F, first, middle, or last. A L, first, middle, last. A R, first, middle, last. Look at that. A Z came right up. First, middle, last. A W, first, middle, or last. A S, first, middle, or last. I'm hearing Smith. A X, first, middle, or last. A B, I'm hearing Keisha. First, middle, or last. A H, first, middle, or last letter. A K, first, middle, or last. A G, first, middle, or last initial. A D. A D, confirmation. A G. A K, I heard Keisha. H. A B. A X. A S. A W, I'm hearing is Williams. A Z. A R. A L. A F, I'm hearing Frank. J. T. V. Now, these letters could be your initial, the person you did something to initial, your partner's initial, people's cousin initial, one first, middle, or last, all the initials to y'all name. Take it how it resonates. This could be people that has the main people that has something to do with this issue. Somebody's 27, somebody's 29, somebody has a 4-year-old, somebody is 45, somebody is 24. Oh, something turned around. I'll find it. Somebody is 59, somebody is 50, 38, somebody got a 6-year-old, somebody's 33, somebody's 35, somebody is 30. A lot of people had something to do with this. This could be you, the person that in this, excuse me, somebody is tongue-tied. This could be you, the person in your energy, the person that the crime was done to. Take what resonates for you and leave the rest. Somebody was 58. Somebody passed that 58. Somebody has a 9-year-old. Somebody at 40. Somebody's 31. Somebody's 44. Somebody is 18. Somebody has a 1-year-old. Okay, I keep saying 100. Somebody's ancestor was 100 when they passed away, or the grandma that's a witch that's still living is in her hundreds. Somebody has a 10-year-old. Somebody's 22. Ooh. Somebody's 53, 55, 51, 26. Somebody's in their 80s or their ancestors in their 80s. Somebody has a 7-year-old. Somebody is 28. Somebody has a 3-year-old. Somebody's 36, and somebody has an 8-year-old. I want to say somebody is 8. Somebody has an 8-year-old. Take what resonates and leave the rest behind. Part of this message might be for you. All of it might be for you. Take whatever is meant to go with you. You know your life, you know your story. A lot of people go through a lot of the same things at the same time, which is bananas, but not really. I mean, you already know. The same stuff keeps happening to people because nothing under the sun is new. We're going to go with some states. After we go through the states, I'm going to get descriptions, and then we're going to get out of this energy. Maryland is significant. Somebody lives in Maryland, from Maryland, North Carolina, Delaware, Missouri, West Virginia. New Mexico is in reverse, so somebody is Puerto Rican, I'm hearing. Or they don't live there anymore. Somebody used to live in New Mexico. Somebody's from Tennessee, but they don't live in Tennessee anymore. And that's one of the states of somebody that has something to do with this. Or somebody visited Mexico, somebody visited Tennessee. Take it how it resonates. It's more than one story right here. Somebody's from South Carolina, Georgia, Michigan, Indiana, Illinois, New Jersey, Virginia. And they're saying that, last one is Florida. Florida, right? Pennsylvania. The practitioners from Mississippi. Somebody went across seas as well. I keep forgetting to add that in here. Florida and Louisiana. New York, Washington. Somebody do a lot of traveling. You and your person's state and the state y'all been to. The person that this has to do with, the person Some of these people live in these states. Some of these people travel to these states. Some of these people partners are from these states. Some of these people live in these states. Okay. Washington, New York, Louisiana. This is a big scandal, but again, I'm not going to go deep into it because it's been in the energy. It's closed. The cycle is closing up. We don't got to go all the way into it. Louisiana, Connecticut, Florida, Mississippi, Pennsylvania, Virginia, New Jersey, Illinois, Indiana, Michigan, Georgia. Okay. South America. South. I said South America. Somebody is from South America or went over to South America, but it's South Carolina. Somebody is from South America. Tennessee, which was in reverse. So whoever's from Tennessee, they don't live there or they travel. Somebody traveled there. New Mexico is in reverse. So somebody from New York must have traveled to New Mexico because this was in reverse and I want to say New York. So whoever's from New York, they took a trip to New Mexico. Or the person that is the Puerto Rican lives in New York. They go back and forth between New York and Mexico. Or it's a Puerto Rican that lives in New York, that family's still in New Mexico. Take it out resonates. West Virginia, Missouri, Delaware, somebody drives a white truck. North Carolina and Maryland. I'm hearing feds. Take that how it resonates to you. All right, so they're wanting me to. I'm not going to go into the jobs. They're wanting me to pull from this stack. Somebody's going through a return to sender. Stop saying they're attacking you. Nobody's attacking you. I told you something's going on with the phone electronics. Somebody is gang stalking somebody online. They report people's TikToks and they have been putting rumors about, but really they are the third party. This third party has been starting rumors and making posts and all types of stuff using electronics to sway people on TikTok and Instagram. One way I'm getting that. Another way I'm getting that is somebody is trying to send messages, send spiritual attacks through electronics. Somebody is hacking somebody's electronics, and it's a female. It's a karmic femme. It says a third party turned to the one. Okay, so this person is the person that was on the side that was so desperate to take front seat, and you got the front seat, but she's still harassing the ex on TikTok. You're going through an active return to sender because of your toxic habits. And this person in the past tried to set up the ex. In the past, they set up for a miscarriage for the ex of the man that she's married to. They're fake smiles online. And for the fraud they committed, they're disloyal. Either the practitioner that caused the miscarriage is a male, or the male that got the divine feminine pregnant was also aware of the attacks for the abortion, and that is confirmed. It also, current husband. They sent spiritual warfare with the Jezebel and publicly went out to humiliate this lady. Hacked with the karmic ties, publicly humiliated their other baby mama. Tried to public, it's for everybody to see, and thought it was funny. He's currently married. Things will change, and a karmic union, which is very public for people to see. Married. Okay, that's for somebody. And they're going to court right now in the 3D. This is a current situation because of the things that you've done. There's no free play without free will. That's why you're going through what you're going through. You are the gifted one, but it's no more. And for the gifted one, I'm getting it another way. For the gifted one, somebody is chosen. That's the person that was being attacked. That karmic cycle is over. You are getting the gifted person was divine. They don't need closure. Somebody wants their ex to unblock them for closure, but ancestors say keep them blocked, relax. You don't need closure. They did fraudulent things and they're very creepy. Your favorite person that you married is creepy. Divine, feminine and masculine, the karmic cycle is over for you. With the creepy energy, they're a scammer. Okay? Your spirit team say they love you. That's for somebody. Again, take what resonates, leave the rest behind. You know what part you played in whatever situation this is playing out. I'm going to close this message up with a shadow work. No, I already did shadow work. I'm going to close it up with angel numbers. How about that? I don't want to close the reading out on a negative note. So let's close this energy pull out with let's see, a piece of advice. Somebody is a Gemini. Not this one. I'm going to use that on my next reading. What are we going to close this out with? We're just going to close it out with a simple character card. Let's see. It says that this energy cloaks their energy, trying to stay undetected. They manipulate other people that way. They manipulate people that way. This energy is well known, has well known legal problems. They are toxic and love it. They have no plans on changing. Somebody has an infection. Somebody has an active, uncurable infection, and this is a dark energy. So y'all be careful. Somebody has an uncurable infection. And on that note, I'm going to actually do a letter card and ask Spirit to give y'all a hint on this infection card. Let's see. I'm going to use these. All right, Spirit guys, I can't leave it. I got an M. Somebody that has an M in their first, middle, or last initial has an infection. And take what resonates and leave what does not. Okay, guys? All right, take what resonates and leave what does not. Anything that you claim is what you claim. I'm just reading the cards. If this does not pertain to you, then don't soak up the energy. Somebody with an X, first, middle, or last name. Somebody with an R, first, middle, or last name. Somebody with an F, first, middle, or last name. And if it does not apply, let it fly. Don't get upset because you see a letter that's in your name come out if it's not you. Like, simple. It's only so many alphabets. Okay? Somebody with an M, first, middle, or last initial. Somebody with an A, first, middle, or last initial. Somebody with a Q, first, middle, or last initial. H, J, E, first, middle, or last. D, first, middle, or last initial. K, first, middle, last. W, first, middle, or last. If it's not you, then don't pick it up. A L, first, middle, or last initial. Okay? A I, first, middle, or last, or a B. So we got a B, a I, a L, a W, a K, a D, a E, J, H, Q, A, M, F, R, and X. These are the people that are in this coven that has something going on with themselves. If it don't apply, let it fly. Okay? All right, so I'm about to close this up. So please, I'm going to say again, don't take anything that don't apply to you. So if you know it's not you, then there's no need to get mad, okay? Somebody's spouse is overly sexual with others. That's where it comes from. Somebody in this energy is a healer. Somebody's very angry about what is going on. Somebody needs an in-depth personal read. The person that is very angry is stalking their family member. Their family member has nothing to do with it. They're stalking the family member that's a healer. And they're angry because of the choices that they've made on their own. The healer is divine. And it's more than one. I'm going to pull a card. The karmic is delusional. They're mad at the healer for nothing. They're mad at the healer because they let somebody break. I mean, I don't know. Person and energy being read, karmic spouse. Again, a delusional Jezebel. Somebody has a delusional Jezebel. I'm going to pull a card for the healer. A karmic Jezebel, delusional. Take it out, resonates. Somebody was a side piece to somebody in this energy. They're stalking somebody online. Somebody's going into a divine. Somebody used to stalk on the 3D, but they're not anymore. Okay? Somebody was stalking on the 3D, but, and it's not to scare you. All right, can we get some alphabets? All right, I'm going to pull some letters for the divine beings. Who, let's see. Angels of the holy light. Angels of my light, love, light and love, angels. Can we get some letters for the divine feminines or masculines that this message is for? Can we get letters for the divine feminine and masculine that this letter, we got a G, first, middle, or left. I'm picking cards for the divine feminines that this message is for. We got an N, first, middle, or last. This one is sideways, and I'm going to lift it up like this so y'all see. It's a K that's sideways. That tells me that that person, maybe they are trying to clean their self up. I don't know. Take it how it resonates. All right, I'm going to let the cards fall out how they fall out. Take it how it resonates, y'all. Can we get letters to the divine feminines or masculines in this situation? We got a Q. These are sideways again. There's a P. There's an O sideways. So we got a G, a N, a sideways P, K, a sideways O, a B. First, middle, or last name, y'all. Take what resonates. It might be your first, middle, or last name. It might, I. Okay. or somebody that has something to do with it. But for sure, we're asking for some of the, I'm hearing fallen angels. The ones that are sideways, they're falling angels, okay? That's all. And a Y. The Y is upright. So we got a Y, an N, and a G. Upright. I have a Q, upright. First, middle, or last initials of the divine. The falling angels. I have an I, sideways. A B, a O, a P, and a K. That means y'all use y'all abilities for something that you knew was not right. So, yeah, I know that can be a little tough. All I can say is I recommend everybody to get a personal read, okay? From there, get your own personal read. That's way that you know how and figure out what you got to figure out and do. You know what I'm saying? To do what you got to do. And I'm going to close this up with that. I'm gonna close that up with my other angel deck numbers because they have little messages in this one. I'm trying to close it up in a very much so good vibe. This is reverse. Okay. Somebody's aligned. Your ego, somebody was their ego. Your ancestors here. Somebody's ancestors are walking through this path with you. Somebody's going through a spiritual upgrade. Somebody's seeing angel number 444, which also means protection. You're going to the next phase and reverse. Somebody that's for the fallen angels 111. You might be seeing and confirmation no. So this goes with that. You're going to the next phase no. Okay. All right. So take what resonates, leave the rest. And as I always say, remember to pray. Bye, guys.